We have mentioned that it is the transfer of electrons that is responsible for most of energy generation within the cell and subsequently most of the work done. The principles of oxidation reduction energetics described previously apply to the many metabolic reactions that involve electron transfers. For example, in many organisms, the oxidation of glucose supplies energy for the production of ATP. Cells convert glucose to carbon dioxide not in a single high-energy releasing reaction, but rather in a series of controlled reactions, some of which are oxidations. Electrons removed from these oxidation steps are transferred to coenzymes specialized for carrying electrons, also known as the Universal Electron Carriers. You have previously discussed most of this in your lecture in coenzymes, but it is worth revisiting to put them in the proper context of our current discussion. The multitude of enzymes that catalyze cellular oxidations channel electrons from their hundreds of different substrates into just a few types of universal electron carriers. The reduction of these carriers in catabolic processes results in the conservation of free energy released by substrate oxidation. These coenzymes undergo reversible oxidation and reduction in many of the electron transfer reactions of metabolism. These include the nucleotides NAD and NADP that move readily from one enzyme to another, the Flavin Nucleotides FMN and FAD, which are usually very tightly bound to the enzymes, called flavoproteins, for which they serve as prosthetic groups. The lipid-soluble quinones such as ubiquinone and plastoquinone, which act as electron carriers and proton donors in the non-aqueous environment of membranes. And lastly, the Iron-Sulfur Proteins and Cytochromes, which have tightly bound prosthetic groups that undergo reversible oxidation and reduction. These also serve as electron carriers in many oxidation-reduction reactions. Let us start with the pyridine nucleotides. The nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide with NAD in its oxidized form and its close analog nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate or NADP are composed of two nucleotides joined to their phosphate groups by a phosphoanhydride bond. Because the nicotinamide ring resembles pyridine, these compounds are sometimes called pyridine nucleotides. Both coenzymes undergo reversible reduction of the nicotinamide ring, accepting a hydride ion, which we remember is comprised of a proton with two electrons. The vitamin niacin is the source of the nicotinamide moiety in the nicotinamide nucleotides. Both NAD and NADP coenzymes undergo reversible reduction of the nicotinamide ring as shown here. As a substrate molecule undergoes oxidation or dehydrogenation, giving up two hydrogen atoms, the oxidized form of the nucleotide, NAD or NADP, accepts a hydride ion, the equivalent of a proton and two electrons, and is transformed into the reduced form NADH or NADPH. The second proton removed from the substrate is released to the aqueous solvent. The half reaction for each type of nucleotide is shown here. On the other hand, flavoproteins are enzymes that catalyze oxidation reduction reactions using either flavin mononucleotide, FMN, or flavin adenine dinucleotide, FAD as coenzyme. These coenzymes, the flavin nucleotides, are derived from the vitamin riboflavin. The fused ring structure of flavin nucleotides, the isoalloxacin ring, undergoes reversible reduction, accepting either one or two electrons in the form of one or two hydrogen atoms from a reduced substrate. Remember, each hydrogen atom contains an electron plus a proton. The fully reduced forms are abbreviated as FADH2 and FMNH2. Let's look more closely at the flavin nucleotides. Flavin mononucleotide consists of the structure above the dashed line on the flavin adenine dinucleotide, its oxidized form. Remember again that the flavin nucleotides accept two hydrogen atoms composed of two electrons and two protons, both of which appear in the flavin ring system. When a fully oxidized flavin nucleotide accepts only one electron, one hydrogen atom, the semiquinone form of the isoalloxacin ring is produced, abbreviated as FDH dot and FMNH dot. Because flavoproteins can participate in either one or two electron transfers, this class of proteins is involved in a greater diversity of reactions than the pyridine nucleotide dehydrogenases. In addition to NAD and flavoproteins, three other types of electron-carrying molecules function in the respiratory chain: a hydrophobic quinone, ubiquinone, and two different types of iron-containing proteins, the cytochromes and the iron-sulfur proteins. Ubiquinone, also called coenzyme Q or simply Q, is a lipid-soluble benzoquinone with a long isoprenoid side chain. Ubiquinone can accept one electron to become the semiquinone radical QH or two electrons to form ubiquinol or QH2, and like flavoprotein carriers, it can act at the junction between a two-electron donor and a one-electron acceptor. Because ubiquinone is both small and hydrophobic, it is freely diffusible within the lipid bilayer of the inner mitochondrial membrane and can shuttle reducing equivalents between other, less mobile electron carriers in the membrane. And because it carries both electrons and protons, it plays a central role in coupling electron flow to proton movement. This slide shows the complete reduction of ubiquinone. The process requires two electrons and two protons and occurs in two steps to the semiquinone radical intermediate. This illustration shows ubiquinone accepting one electron to become the semiquinone radical QH or two electrons forming ubiquinol or QH2. This makes ubiquinone versatile in one electron or two electrons exchanges. The cytochromes, on the other hand, are proteins with characteristic strong absorption of visible light due to their iron-containing heme prosthetic groups. Mitochondria contain three classes of cytochromes, designated as A, B, and C, which are distinguished by differences in their light absorption spectra. The standard reduction potential of the heme iron atom of a cytochrome depends on its interaction with protein side chains and is therefore different for each cytochrome. Each group of cytochromes consists of four 5-membered nitrogen-containing rings in a cyclic structure called a porphyrin. The four nitrogen atoms are coordinated with the central iron ion, either existing in the ferrous or ferric form. The conjugated double bond system, shaded pink as is shown here, of the porphyrin ring accounts for the absorption of visible light by these hemes. Lastly, let us look into the iron-sulfur proteins. In these proteins, the iron is present not in heme but in association with inorganic sulfur atoms or with the sulfur atoms of cysteine residues in the protein or both. These iron-sulfur centers range from the simple structures with a single iron atom coordinated to four cysteine groups or to the more complex iron-sulfur centers with two or four iron atoms. All iron-sulfur proteins participate in one electron transfers in which one iron atom of the iron-sulfur cluster is oxidized or is reduced.
Thank you for watching this episode in this playlist. Check out the other videos in this playlist and please do subscribe to our channel and click the bell to be notified of new video episodes that will be regularly uploaded.